The issues surrounding the COPE report and bond scam are much talked about in the political arena as well. Here are some of the views that have been expressed.
This is very important because as UNP members of COPE, various allegations have been levelled against us. They said we are trying to sweep this under the carpet and that we are trying to influence the Auditor General. While many tried to protect thieves and politicize it, we investigated everything in detail. Some tried to skim through this book in few minutes and approve it and try to listen to stories. But that did not happen. We did justice to what people expected from us on the 8th of January and the 13th of August. Harshana is a good friend of mine. That is a different story. However, those in the UNP tried to protect this till yesterday. They could have raised their hands in the favor of this before. Deputy Ministers had a good reputation of being corrupt-free persons. However, all these persons tried every possible means to protect Arjun Mahendran from the COPE report. It was only when they were no longer able to do it that they released the report. I would like to ask, why should those who had not stolen anything try to save a thief? Now they say that they implemented the law, but the true story is they tried to save him until the last minute.
What is the chairman's report?
There is no report from the chairman. It is the chairman who presents the committee report. There is only one report. COPE is not a place where we catch thieves. What we can do is to assess whether a loss has been incurred based on the information available, determine the reasons for it and give our view in that regard. It took us many days to explain this to the COPE committee chairman and the other members as we did not want to make any hasty decisions. We put forward various points and then we questioned the Auditor General as to how he forwarded certain points. He was unable to answer. I will go to courts and we will demand for a proper answer with regard to the bond issue. I will take legal action against this person. I hope to prove who is guilty and who is innocent. But when it is proven, the people and the media must be humble enough to accept it. Therefore, I kindly remind the media that it is your responsibility to not lose the freedom that you have gained. Don't remove us from power and bring in dictators once again. The free media has a responsibility to report the truth.
COPE කමිටුවේ සභාපතිවරයා හැටියට පහුගිය අවුරුදු 10 හිටියේ ආණ්ඩු පක්ෂයේම කැබිනට් අමාත්‍ය.
It was a cabinet minister who was the chairman of COPE for the last 10 years. Then how can COPE find mistakes of the government? It was only after good governance came to power that the position of chairman was handed to the opposition. This should be the tradition. But it did not happen during the previous regime. We were labelled as those who protect thieves. They said that we threatened and attempted to influence the Auditor General. No, we unanimously agreed to independent recommendations.
ස්වාධීන නිර්දේශ වලට සියලුම දෙනාම එකඟ වුණා. මේ ආණ්ඩුව
This government spoke in English and robbed in Sinhala. Now this bond scam.
මේ වැදුම් කර ගහිල්ල එහෙම ගහිල්ල.
When they speak in English, we don't understand. Can everyone speak in English? If those wearing a tie and coat steal, it is an English robbery. If a village boy does it, that would be a robbery and not the other. Now this government is walking naked with the thieves. Did you see the Prime Minister getting agitated yesterday? Why should he be so scared? The central bank was an institution that was under the Prime Minister. If the law needs to be implemented, it should be implemented. They talked about institutions of ministers like that of Basil. So these should be implemented as well.
This was rejected by the courts. This was rejected by the Bribery Commission. Yet we, the Parliament, wanted to appoint a Parliament committee in order to maintain transparency. Now the Parliament has given permission to work accordingly. Why was Arjun Mahendran allowed to leave the country at this instance?
මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ගිහිල්ලා එයා හැමසුමානෙම ගිහිල්ලා නේ කෙනෙක්. පොරෙක් ගියාම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඇවන් ගාඩ්ලා කට්ටිය යන්න පුළුවන්, බෝතාබිලට යන්න පුළුවන්, නාමල්ට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒවට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මේ වගේ එකෙක් මේ වගේ කෙනෙක්ට තාම එහෙම ඉදිරිපත් කළා නැහැ. නමුත්
But you asked this question. When we answer these questions, you think that we are trying to safeguard these people.
මේ safeguard කරන්න හදනවා කියලා. එහෙම නෙමෙයි.